Hey guys, so I wasn't gonna post anything on this, but I read some things that are still bothering me about the situation. As you guys know, there is a lot of violence happening in the world right now, all over. But I'm gonna focus on what's going on here in this country that I live in. There is a ridiculously um, large amount of African Americans being killed by law enforcement. If this video ruffles a few feathers, then good. And the reason why and I'm reading and I'm watching, recently Alton Sterling, the young man who I don't want to butcher his name, starts with a P, that was in the car and got shot and killed in front of his girlfriend. It's sad. It's really sad. But the thing that really bothered me, vintage or tacky. This young lady, Cora, she's a really sweet makeup artist here on YouTube. Really cute girl, white girl. She posts, a picture. It's like Black Lives Matter. It's like, I'm tired of this. I'm scared. What can we do to help? In support. And like the Black Lives Matter. And then people are still commenting, white, all lives matter. Let's focus on the police that listen. If you are white and you are a subscriber of mine, and if I post something that says Black Lives Matter and you comment all lives matter, you can delete yourself from my life. Simply because we're not saying, I'm just chilling, we're not saying that only Black Lives Matter. We're saying that we need to bring what's the word I'm looking, awareness. Because people are seeming to not think that Black Lives Matter. I'm so tired of the all lives matter. That's like saying, why do you have charities for cancer? Let all your charities be for all diseases. I'm so tired of or Blue Lives Matter. These cops got killed. I'm reading her comments and I'm like, you're using that to show your prejudice and your disgusting point of view on such an important issue. I'm trying to get away from the light. On such an important issue that is going on. I have a little brother. Y'all know Christian. Christian's 18. He's a tall, handsome black male. I cannot wait for him to go to college. I'm not saying that that's automatically safer, but just I moved, but we lived in heart of Baltimore City, which wasn't the best place. If you guys watch the news, the whole Freddie Gray situation, just it doesn't seem like anywhere is safe for anyone now. Routine traffic stops. The guy has a license to carry a gun. Told the officer that, reaching for his registration, shot and killed in front of his girlfriend and his baby. Alton Sterling had a gun on him, but there was no gun in his hand when he was killed. You know, you were already straddled on top of him. Tase him. Put him in handcuffs. No, you decide to shoot and kill him. And that's okay. That's okay. But all lives matter because those cops that killed him are still alive and we need to think about their lives. What's going to happen to them? Right? I'm not anti-cop. I'm not anti-white, obviously. My boyfriend's white and I love him to death. You fall in love with who you fall in love with. Some people may think I'm a hypocrite or something because I date a white guy, but I didn't fall in love with him because he was white. I fell in love with him because I fell in love with him. Um, and we view these things, we are on the same page with these things. This pisses him off entirely because you don't have to be white, you don't have to be black, you don't have to be purple, you don't have to be green to know that what is happening is fucking ridiculous. You know, I fear for my brother to walk down the street, to go to the basketball court. He's a great kid. Two, there are a few things that bother me with this situation. I'm so tired of, okay, you got the one, all lives matter. Stop it. You white people, and I hate to say this, you're not being executed in abundance for getting pulled over or for selling your lemonade in front of your house. Let's clear that up, okay? All right? Because You're not. It's just not. You're not doing that. It's not happening to you. So we need to, stop that. All your life is not at risk, and I hate to say that, but in these situations, you're not at risk. You're not. So stop saying that like, oh, well, this is happening to white people just as equally. No, it's not. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Okay. Number two, um, don't try to justify execution, human execution, over petty things by saying, oh, well, maybe they felt threatened and he was big. Don't give me, you're justifying why a human life is gone. I don't even care if they did commit a crime. Maybe I can understand things like what happened in Orlando. This guy's mass terrorist actively shooting people, and you got to take him down. I can understand that. It still doesn't make me feel great that even the shooter died. It doesn't make me feel good, but in situations I can understand. But being pulled over, and here's the thing: I don't want to hear the whole right to bear arms. I am. I do believe you should have the right to bear arms. I can say that's my standpoint on things. I'm not going to go too deep. But this guy had the right. The guy in the car, he had the right to carry a gun, and he told me he had a license. He was still shot and killed. Looking for his registration. Okay? Does that only apply to white people? Let me know. I hope I ruffle some feathers. And I posted a video a long time ago, and I was like, black people need to get over it. And I want to be clear on that. I still stand behind that video. Not in the video, people were like, you need to get a clue. You need to understand. And maybe the inflection or the way it came off, let me be clear, racism exists. I was just saying I'm so tired of people using racism as a reason to not keep moving. That was my point. Like, there is racism out here. We clearly see that, but it can't be a reason for us to stop moving. That's the point. Us not wanting, no one's trying to hire a black man, so I'm not going to go look for a job. That's the point. Or I didn't get hired because he was racist. That could be a possibility. Or are you not qualified? That was the point I was trying to make with that. Or I only failed this test. My teacher failed all the black people. I've been in classes like that, and I'm like, no, they didn't. The reason why, that video, people were mad, but I'm trying to say is, this is real problems right now. We got Alton, I was going to say Alton Brown, Alton Sterling, all these victims. This is a real reason. So stop, this is real racism, and this is what is happening. And my point in that other video was, so stop calling racism for petty things. Stop calling racism for things that are usually not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was all I was saying with that. We're going to leave that out there, leave that over there. But my best friend's white. My best friend is white. My best friend's black. I have two best friends. Known them for years. Complete opposites in this. And I'll tell you this, Jessica, my black best friend, went to Howard University, I hate to use the term pro-black, but we're on the same page with all this anger and everything like that. My white best friend, oh, she's angry, but she also recognizes she has white privilege. She's like, I'm angry, but I don't feel unsafe. And she'll tell you in a minute. And she's like, and I'm going to use that to educate others, but she can tell you in a minute, I don't feel unsafe. Now, Nelson, on the other hand, he's a special case. He's very angry, but as far as him feeling safe or unsafe, I don't know. He dates a black girl, so I don't know. But stop with this all lives matter. It does. But that's like saying, we're not raising money for cancer because all diseases are bad. But this is the one that's affecting me, or stop doing that, Those cops, I feel so bad for the families and those cops that were shot in Dallas. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the way my empathy, it is really hard for me to feel bad right now. And that's not good. That is not good. I'm sad for the families, and I know it's wrong. And those cops were most likely innocent and not the racist ones. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard. You want to draw this media attention. The media is trying to draw this horrible thing in Dallas. And some people were commenting on Cora's post. Hold on. What was I saying? Oh, God. Oh, it's hard for me to feel bad, and I hate to say that, but you don't want this world to become numb. What was it, 160 something black people have been executed at the hands of the police, yet now 11 cops are dead, and we're supposed to feel horrible about it. I don't. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't think it was right. I don't think it. I'm sad for those families, and my heart goes out. And it's definitely wrong, and it's a horrible thing to happen. But the fact that this is going to get more media coverage, and the fact that this is going to be the tragedy that's going on, pisses me off. Sorry. And that's real. And that shows how fed up I am. I can't speak for all black people. And I hate to say it like that, but it's like, oh my God, all these cops. And it's exactly the same thing. It's like, I know in my mind, that this is wrong and that, but in my heart, it's hard. It's really hard. And I'm not necessarily an eye for an eye person, but it's also like you get fed up, and it's like I'm not happy about it at all. And it's wrong, but it's so hard for me to cry. I'm not going to cry over those 11 slain, not 11, or whatever it was, 5 or 6 dead police officers. It's hard. And I'm not doing this on, like, I can't. Like, I was like, oh my God, that's so sad and that's horrible. But in the way, also because, like I said, the way the media, this is horrible. I get it, it is, but Alton Sterling wasn't horrible, And this is one thing I want, and this is a PSA to whoever does these cases or who, can we have interviews? Not to give publicity, not to give, with the cops that kill these innocent black people. You never hear about, they were placed on administrative leave. He's still getting paid. But like, even once they're charged, even if I need to hear their reasoning. I don't want anyone else to give me their reasoning. Oh, he was big, he had a gun, or no, what was going through your mind when you decided to take his life? I want to know. I want to know. Please, if you guys, I want to know. Because they never talk about, and I get it. I completely get why you don't want to give them publicity or shine. But I mean, bring Oprah back and have her do an interview. Somebody, I need to know what is going on in your mind. I also believe that to be a cop needs to be a little bit more rigorous. I think you need a 4-year criminal justice degree along with some serious mental health checks, some different things like that. I think a lot needs to go into it. My heart goes out to everyone who's lost anyone. My heart goes out to the families of those police officers in Dallas. My heart goes out to everyone. It's sad and it's a scary world out here. Yes, all lives matter in the grand scheme of things, but right now, black lives need to matter because they don't. That's the whole point of this. You saying, well, all lives matter. Yeah, your life has always mattered. Ours has not. This country was built on, we built this country. Slaves built this country. And it's hard for me to talk about things like that because I'm a firm believer. I have one life, though. I can't live it being angry at everything. I can't live it being oppressed because of everything. I try my hardest to make my life as happy as possible. I only get one. So you rarely hear me talk about this type of stuff because it's not that I ignore it. It's not that I'm not aware of it. It's not that I don't support it. But I also have to live my life. I cannot live my life angry every single day. I can't. I refuse to. I've had too much anxiety and I can't do it. And some people can. I can't. I absolutely can't. I have to be happy. And I'm going to try my best to make others happy as well. But, this really just, not the whole killings and different things. It's kind of like, it's almost expected and it shouldn't be. But the whole reaction, white people, and other people, that this whole all lives matter, and this seriously, and it's not all of you because you're marching with us and standing with us, but seriously, this all, like, that shows your disregard because you want to be included in something that does not affect you in the grand scheme of things. If that's not, like, really? My black brothers and sisters are being killed by cops every day, and here you come in, well, my life matters too. Okay, calm down, honey. Your life has always mattered since you came over and stole this country and stole us from ours. Like, chill out. That's how I feel about it. And you all know I I love all my people of every color. I'm in an interracial relationship. I love him to death, and we sit and have these talks. And the reason why I love Nelson is we are on the same page with these things. I don't care what color you are. You need to recognize that this is wrong. That's all. Um, and if you're on the upper end of things, or if you're in law, or you're in, law enforcement, you start making the change too. You have more power than maybe someone down here with a little voice. We all gotta realize this is not no convictions. That's no convictions. Like you're just shooting and killing people. We're taught to respect cops, protect and serve. But as a black person, how can I? Now I'm not walking around saying fuck the police, but how can I feel safe? You're supposed to feel safe when there's cops around. I live on my old house behind a police station, next to a police station. Now, I've never had issues with any of those police officers. I always say hello. They're changing shifts. I'm walking to the bus stop when I was going to school up there. Hi, what's up? How you doing? They always spoke. A cop, we had to call the cops because this crazy guy was in front of our house one day. Cop listened to, great. I remember my aunt's car got stuck when we had a blizzard. Cop helped us get it. He was like, we pushing this car. Let's get the shop, and helped us out. So I've had all these positive experiences, but that doesn't mean that's every cop. So if I realize that it's not every cop that is bad and that is racist, why can't people realize that every black person is not a criminal? Or why can't people realize that, people get angry when we generalize all cops and say F the police, but they're generalizing us. I don't know. I don't know. I may be talking in circles, but we got to do better. And you can leave your comments and your opinions down below. But if I hear the whole, but all lives matter, have a seat and you can go home. I love y'all. And this is the only time we're going to discuss it in this video here. Because we're not going to bring that onto my channel. But I had to address it because I felt like I had a responsibility to. And it is unsettling. But I will get back to regular scheduled videos. I love you all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for chatting. And yeah, see you in the next one.